We need to the Congressional Research Service to mic check the hell out of Chris Dodd. And welcome to the Congressional Research Service, which, as you can see, was made in December 9th from Senator Ron Whedon, who is just absolutely awesome. This was in regards to the motion picture industry. Let's go through this just really quickly. This memo is in response to your request for information about the financial condition of the U.S. motion picture industry. How much were they making? Their nominal contribution to gross domestic product, their real contribution as a share of total GDP, gross revenue, both domestic and foreign, or the gross revenue of the major studios, which is Warner and everyone else, blah blah blah, from 1995 and 2010. Did it change? Net profits, both foreign, domestic, and foreign, in 1995 and 2000. Their direct employment, both domestic and foreign, in 1995 and 2010. And how much did they pay their CEOs in both respective times? They looked at national data and individual data for major studios. So Time Warner, Warner Brothers, Walt Disney, Disney Studios, even Fox, News Corporation, 20th Century, blah, and they keep going on and on. So they represent 80% of the annual American box office revenues. Department of Commerce, Department of Labor, and IRS collect financial and economic data on the motion picture and sound recording industry. But they couldn't go back all the way to 1995. But let's get to the meat and nitty-gritty of this, shall we? Boom, table 1. What happened? Overall GDP in 2000, 9,952. In 2010, in regards to current dollars, you can look at it for yourself. They made 14,660 in billions of dollars. It has only increased in regards to overall GDP. They've been making money. Motion picture and sound recording contribution, $37. Not applicable right now. I guess they couldn't find the information, but at least 60. So let's see their gross revenues. I'm sure there's a graph. Oh, would you look at that? They've been making billions and billions of dollars with only a little bit of a stagnation in 2010. Wow. Let's see what else we've got. Share of North American box office. Disney Pictures, 1,456 in millions of dollars. Let's see who else making money. Warner Brothers, $19.24 million. Wow. They're making money. Oh, let's look at employment. About 374,000 people work full-time or part-time in the U.S. motion picture and sound industry recording sector in 2010, compared to 392,000 in 1998. So it went down a little bit in regards to motion picture and sound recording sector. So they may have something, but to say that they're employing 2.2 million people is false. It's false, people. Oh, let's look at figure 3. Motion picture and sound recording employment. Just put in a nice little graph. It went up, it goes down. It goes up, it goes down. And I'm putting let's see, 2009, it really went down, but it did rebound. What is the problem here? And industry profits. According to census data, after-tax profits for the industry were $891 million in the second quarter of 2011, compared to $496 million in the second quarter of 2010. Corporate profits before taxes for the industry were minus $1.8 billion in 1998 and $2.2 billion in 2008. For them to continue to say that they're not making money or they're not making enough, look at it for yourself on the graph. They're still making money, making plenty in profits. My God, I wish I could work for Disney. I wish I could be the CEO and the boss man. But there's another little caveat here. I believe that I was going to talk about the CEO pay. Oh, return on equity. Not meaningful. Had negative net income. Time Warner did for 2002. But look at those percentages. Almost all of them have made some kind of money. But the biggest issue here, the CEO pay. Disney president and CEO Robert A. Iger had total compensation of $29 million. Oh, let's say $30 million in 2010. In 1994, Michael Eisner had a total compensation of $10 million. What in the hell are they complaining about? Time Warner. Let's see how Jeffrey Bukes did. Oh, look at that. $26 million. 1994, Gerald M. Levin had $5 million in the salary, bonus, and other compensation. Again, what are they complaining about? They're making money. News Corp, Rupert Murdoch, $33 million in 2011. It's absolutely ridiculous. Summer Redstone of Viacom had a total compensation of $15 million in 2010. Compensation of Felipe Dauman, $85 million. General Electric, no matter how much they don't pay in taxes, Jeffrey Immelt, $21 million. And of course, Sony of Columbia, Howard Stringer, CEO, who's already left, had a salary and bonus cut of 14% to $4.3 million because of all the financial problems. And of course, Sony is still being destroyed in the 3D market in Japan, but that's another story. But I believe that's everything in regards to this. And you're telling me that they want to complain about piracy? How about they complain about their paychecks? This is Copyright Activist, signing off.